and welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of the series. My last video was taking my morning skincare routine using higher end items and replacing them with Dollar Tree finds. So go and check out that video if you haven't already. Yeah, and you can see what I thought of all the products. My skin is prepped and ready for makeup, and let's jump in. Today I'm going to be showing you kind of my day-to-day makeup and what I use. I'm not going glam or anything crazy, but I did try and find similar replacements as best I could at Dollar Tree for the makeup that I would use, every day. So the first item that I use, actually I really wanted to compare it to my Giorgio Armani Luminous foundation. I love that foundation, but to be honest with you, I don't wear it every day. It's really more for nighttime and going out and more full coverage. But my very simple day-to-day makeup is the Ilia, and this has SPF 40 in it. So unfortunately, I did not find an SPF. I don't think any of these are SPF. I'll double check, but I did not find a foundation that was SPF of any kind. And I didn't want to get into buying just like a regular, sunblock to put on my face. So we're going to skip that. I love this product so much. It is dewy. I think this is better for probably someone who has drier skin. So it is a very dewy finish, and then I kind of matte it down. But anyway, I dropped my brand new bottle of Giorgio Armani foundation on the floor and cracked it like 2 days ago, and I wanted to cry. I literally just got a new bottle. I had used it maybe twice and I dropped it. The whole thing shattered. It was a mess, but so anyway, this Ilia, to be honest with you, is what I use every day, just normal, out and about kind of makeup. So I did pick up 2 options. Actually, I think it's crazy. I might have picked up 3 options. I picked up the New Color Moisturizing Foundation in color medium 1. I picked up the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. This is Skin Milk in light 540. And this one is Believe Beauty. This is Skin Finish Tinted Moisturizer, and it is in the color Buff. So I have these 3 options. I'm just gonna kind of crack them open and see what I think is the best, because to be honest with you, a lot of these from Dollar Tree, the color is way off, not even close. So I'm just gonna open these and see what I think is best. I don't, need a full coverage because that's not really what I wear every day. Try not to get makeup all over my white. So this is the Believe Beauty. So this is a tinted moisturizer. There's the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. Let me wipe my hands because this white shirt is gonna be. All right, so lower that. Ooh, it's super watery. Wow. So this one looks like that. That one almost goes on like a SPF. It's very got a very white finish to it. Does this have SPF in it? I don't think so. Instant all dehydration, no. Okay, that color is not good at all. The first one still has it's not great. And then the last one is this. We'll see. The first one, that Believe Beauty, definitely has more coverage than the CoverGirl. Oh, finally one with a seal. That's a good sign. I feel like half the makeup at Dollar Tree's been used already. So this is the color. And yeah, it's not that different. I think I'm actually gonna go with, I'm gonna go with the Believe Beauty, I think. I'm actually surprised that this one's turning out the way it is. I think, I could be making a mistake. You know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna go with the new color. That one seems to be the best. So my skin's moisturized. If you didn't see the last video, the moisturizer that I tried from Dollar Tree is this hyaluronic acid moisturizer from ABI Skincare. So the other thing I did pick up from Dollar Tree, I don't normally use a sponge. I actually use, brushes. Like I use the Sephora number 70 brush for my application, but to be authentic with my video, I decided to pick up a sponge applicator. I did already pre-wet this, and let me tell you, this thing like doubled in size, and it's very squishy. So I don't know, we'll see how it works. I'm gonna shake this up. Ooh, jingle jingle. My daughter made me this beautiful witch bracelet, which is very fitting. So you're gonna be hearing that through the whole video. So let's see how this goes on. And I truly believe a lot of how a foundation goes on your face, plays a role in not only the quality of the foundation, but how well your skin is prepped beforehand. So let's see how this does as far as like coverage and color. It's not terrible, it's definitely not terrible. The sponge is not great. I feel like the sponge actually like absorbs a lot of the product. I have like super natural lighting here, so I have no filters, I have no ring lights, I have nothing fancy. Like this is it, this is the real deal. So, oh my gosh, and it's just like accentuating, I'm getting over a cold, so like this whole area is like raw and dry. So the last thing it like wants right now is, foundation on top of it. Okay, so that's that. And again, this was, I think I made the best choice because the colors were, let's see, like really off. This is medium 1 from New Color. So the foundation is done. Next, I would go in with a cream blush. And the cream blush that I use is Ilia. This is their multi-stick. And this is in color Tenderly. And oh, I love it so much. It's really beautiful. Just like very soft. It's totally buildable. You can use it on your lips, you can use it on your cheeks. I like it a lot. Huge problem at Dollar Tree. There was like no blush. And if there was a blush, it was super pale pink. Like it looked just like chalky or very, very dark. And dark in like a really deep mauvey purpley color, and that wasn't good either. So there really were no options, and a couple of the LA Color ones they had were, I don't ever remember them being this way, so I don't know what happened, but they were like sparkly, and I was like, oh, that's not gonna be good because Dollar Tree glitter is not ever good. So the only things I could find, and I'm really nervous, are the CoverGirl Clean Fresh in 350 Flushed and the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Cream Blush in 390 Ripe and Ready. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Ripe and Ready. I looked at both of these and like, this one's like super red. I don't know, like it's a little too, and these are pigmented. So, and then this one's really dark too. So I don't know, like, look at that. Like that's crazy. I don't know. I'm very nervous about this. Oh, that's like that's purple. Like that's purple blush. I'm not gonna be able to use that. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have to go with the flushed. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, slim pickings on the blush for sure. And I just was not feeling these colors, but I really had no choice. So what I'm gonna do is to kind of keep it soft. I'm gonna use this Beauty blender again, well, Dollar Tree one, and just, I don't know, hope for the best. I'm gonna put a little bit on me. Okay, so this is the color. I mean, it looks very pretty, like, but I don't know. So I'm hoping some of the foundation will help soften this that's on here already. Because it has like an iridescence. It almost looks like a highlighter. Yeah, like it looks like a highlighter. Okay, so it's not awful, but I'm also being like super careful with it. Like, so we have that. Clean up my hands. All right, so I was using, again, CoverGirl Clean and Fresh. This is 350 flushed. And it comes in a bunch of colors, but they're not all good. And like, some of them were crazy. Ooh, some of them were crazy that I found. So I don't know. But it definitely has like a highlighter type feel to it. So if you don't want that, you're gonna have to matte it down, which I will do because I don't normally wear much of a highlight, if at all, especially just day to day. So the next thing that I would do is I normally wear falsies. I wear the Underlash Falscara. I don't actually wear the Falscara lashes themselves. There's a brand that I really love on Amazon that fit me perfectly. So I usually do those on Sunday or Monday, and they do last me the full week. I use the Falscara brand, actually I'll have it, I'll show it to you, the Bond and Seal, and the Falscara brand Overnighter for my lashes. And with that, the little tweezers. So I was surprised to see, where did they go? Where did they go? All right. Ioni makes, they do make full strips, which I've seen before, and I didn't love them. They're usually very thick, the strip, and they just didn't fit me that well, and they're, you know, kind of cheap looking. I like a more natural lash, a wispier lash. But I did see that they finally are selling the faux mink individual lash extensions. So that was interesting. And let's see, these are the wispy natural short lashes. So I thought I would give these a try because I don't have falsies on right now. And before I set my makeup and do all that, I would do, you know, my lashes. I normally do them first, but it's okay, we haven't gotten to, you know, eyeshadow and all that stuff. So I am going to attempt to do that. I'm debating whether I should just use my Falscara Bond and Seal or if I should give their lash glue a try. Now, this lash glue is, I think, meant for strips, but if you went to Dollar Tree and you weren't gonna go to an Ulta, Sephora, on Amazon, wherever, and spend well over, you know, $25, $30 to get all the Falscara stuff that, you know, you need to put on the lashes, I think you could make do with just using Dollar Tree products. So I kind of wanted to test that out for you guys. Let's see what this looks like. So this is the Ioni lash glue. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. Okay, it is, yeah, I mean, I think that's for strips. It's a little, it's kind of creamy in a way. But my thought is, if you go at Dollar Tree, you can get, and I opened the pack already, I'm sorry, and I threw the stuff away, which I shouldn't have done, but I buy these all the time. Like, I use these every single day. These are from Dollar Tree. They sell these mascara wands, and they come in 3 different styles in the pack, and you get a ton of them. So you get the pink one that's got the shorter bristles at the bottom, and then kind of like the round ball with the long bristles at the end. You have one that's more arched, and then you have the flat, typical, longer applicator here. So I think with a pack of that, the Ioni glue, and a pack of falsies, like, you could be ready to go. I'm thinking. So wish me luck. So I'm gonna give these a try and see if this is even possible. And yeah, I mean, that would be, that's, you know, less than $5, and you have falsies, like that would be a good deal. So hopefully these are clean enough. God help me when it comes to this. I think with the way this glue is, I'm going to need to apply, like I'm just gonna, sorry, if you get grossed out by eyes, you should probably skip this. I'm just gonna comb out my lashes a little bit. I do have a lash curler. This lash curler, I use it every day, and it just happens to be from Dollar Tree, so we're gonna roll with that because that's what I use. That's why it's all gross and gunked up. This is my everyday lash curler. It's not the best, but it does the trick. This one definitely needs to be combed out. I still have like a little bit of residue from the previous glue, which is okay, as long as they comb out. Yeah, they're good. I don't know how high of hopes I have for these lashes anyway. All right, so wish me luck that I don't glue my eye shut. So I'm actually just gonna, because I've done this a million times, I'm just gonna paint this directly on my lashes and then comb it out just to save some time. So I would not recommend this at home, painting them like this. I would apply this glue directly to your wand and then kind of comb it out. So then I'm gonna go in here. I am gonna use my Falscara tweezers because that's just how I apply them. But you could use any tweezers. Some people can do them with like just their hands. Like that's great. I cannot because these, hold on. These fingernails do not allow. So the only thing I don't love about these, I can already tell, is the base, the strip is super thick, which is what I'm used to from Ione, which is why I don't normally buy their lash strips. But it might be okay. So hopefully I can get these off without gluing my eyeball. Okay. Am I the only person that does that? Like break out in song? I do it to my kids all the time. Just like sing whatever I'm thinking. All right. So these are, ooh, as I'm getting ready to say, these are going on really well. They are definitely chunkier than I would like a falsie to be, like, but that's okay. We're here for the test review of it all. That's what it's about. I'm doing it so you don't have to, or you can. All right, so they're definitely small with like small clusters, which isn't bad, which is nice because you can kind of, you know, customize it to fit you, which is nice. Wow, that was crazy and like the most difficult time I've ever had putting on falsies. That was insane. You know, the strip is so thick on these that it really feels awkward because it's they feel a little bottom heavy to me. And this glue is awful. So maybe this would have been totally different if I had used the Falscara products that were, you know, meant for the falsies. So I'm gonna let these dry. Okay, this one's a little better now. So I'm gonna I just wanna make sure that I get these on here, and hopefully I don't pull them off in doing this. But I really need to make sure that these are sticking. Now they're sticking to, they're not sticking to what I want them to stick to my lashes. They're sticking to the thing, to the tweezers. So I'm just gonna let them dry because I feel like that's the best way to go about this. But you know, I think maybe with some finesse they would have worked a little better, and maybe using different products. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to seal these in a couple minutes, and then I'll have to use some mascara because they just, that glue is terrible. All right, so now that those are on, I normally for my eyebrows are not the greatest. And I have like a line, like a natural line right here. Like I shaved it, but I didn't. Like I'm not that cool. So in order to kind of keep everything in place, I use this Sephora wax brush. This is the Instabrow Waxy Brow Pencil. And it just kind of goes up like that. It's a bit waxy, and then you can kind of comb everything down with this brush. So I really like this. This is in color chocolate brown, number 8. I could not find a brow pencil, so the only thing I could find that I thought would work was this NYX eyeshadow in Happy Hour HS27. So this, I think with like a brush, I think I could fill them in. And then in order to make them stay, fingers crossed this isn't terrible, but I did find a dark brown mascara, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm just gonna put a little of this on a brush, and yeah, it's not terrible. I like my brows to be pretty natural. You know, everyone does their brows differently. I don't get them, I don't get them done. I don't, you know, they're what they are. I don't like them to be super overpowering on my face. But I do like them to be filled in. And the weirdest thing, you guys, like, I don't know what happened. I think it was after my youngest daughter 2 years ago, I got like crazy gray hairs, like in pretty much just one eyebrow. Like I really have like no gray hairs on my head. Like I highlight my hair, but I you know, thank God, like I just don't have gray hair yet, but my eyebrows, like they're freaking gray. Like I don't, what happened? And they're so, you can't like cover that. Like they just glisten in the sunlight. So it is what it is. All right, let's try this mascara just to kind of keep them in place. I'm hoping it's not too dark. So this is the mascara, dark brown, and this is by LA Colors. So, ooh, fingers crossed. I just want like a little bit to kind of help keep these in place. Oh, that's not bad. So I'm going very lightly because I really don't want to like have mascara on my eyebrows. You know, like I've used clear before, like if I have to, and I've used pencils that come with kind of like a little bit of a, you know, this might not be bad for my grays. I'll get a little in there. God, my dog. Again, my dog in the back. Okay, so, all right, not terrible. Not the best, but not terrible. In a pinch for $1.25. All right, so I am going to, this is like, the foundation is not dewy at all, but that blush is a little too crazy on the highlighter. So I did pick up 2 powders. I have the Be Pure Infused Pressed Face Powder. This is just a matte finish, and this is a translucent powder. And this is what it looks like. I, for translucent powder, use Bare Minerals, the original Mineral Veil in translucent. Or I use the Maybelline City Bronzer in color 100, which is pretty fair for a bronzer, so I kind of use it as more as like a setting powder. So I think, let's see, I got two. So I got the translucent, and I did get an LA Colors in beige, which actually looks pretty fair. Might be too fair. Let's see. I'm gonna use my own brush. I'm using the Ulta Beauty Powder number 20. And I'm just gonna kind of matte this down just a little bit. I'm hoping it takes the shine off of more like the blush. The blush is the problem. This foundation does not need mattifying at all. It's very, very matte. It's a little dry for my taste, but again, I have dry skin. So if you have oily skin, this might be good for you. So I just kind of want to take some of that sheen away. So this one isn't bad either. This is, you know, it's typical translucent powder. Yeah, it does what it says. So either one is fine. Ooh, that has a weird smell. Infused. What is it infused with? Oh, green tea infused. What's the point of that? Why does my powder need green tea infusion? Anyone know? Comment down below. Don't know. All right, so the next thing would be an eyeshadow. So this was Slim Pickings too. They really didn't have, I wear a very natural palette during the day. This is my go-to every day. It's so cute. This is Beauty Concept. I think I got this at like TJ Maxx or something for like, who knows, probably like 10 bucks. But I love the palette. It's called Peanut Butter and Jealous. It's so cute. I mostly got it for the picture, but this is the palette. Super natural, and yeah, I love it. There's like 4 colors in here that, you know, I bounce back and forth with wearing. I could not find something as natural, so I found this palette. This is by Ardell. It's called Sensual Eyes. It's pretty dark for daytime, and I'm a little nervous because not so much for the dark, that I can handle. I'm just gonna use my brush. This is just an Eco Tools brush, nothing fancy. I'm gonna go, oof, I don't know, everything's like really, that is really shimmery, but I'm gonna go in with a little of the purple here, and we're gonna put that in the corners. And not too much, because I want this to be like a daytime look. Like, to me, this palette's like a smoky eye. So it's a bit dark for me. And I can already tell, like, oh, a cheap eyeshadow, it's so dry. It like does not go on smoothly. I can just tell I don't like it. It's just very hard to like blend properly. There's nobody out there, bud. There's nobody out there. So, oh, there is. Come here, bud. Otherwise, you're gonna hear him like barking like crazy. It's okay. It's the same dog. You see him every day. It's okay. It's okay. He's just walking by. It's okay. My dog, like, do your pets do that? Like, they see like the same owner and dog walk by your house every single day, multiple times a day, and every day is like the first time. Okay, so I've blended that the best I can. It's not good, not good. And now I'm gonna go in with this lighter, like champagne color, and we'll see how that goes. Ooh, it is shimmery. Whoa, my goodness. The moms at the pickup line are gonna be like, girl, what? Where are you going? This is for me, this is like a lot of shimmer for just your, you know, regular old work day, but it's okay. So yeah, this palette's garbage, but I don't like it at all. Like, these colors aren't even good. Like, that doesn't even look like champagne. That looks like a silver to me, and it doesn't blend nice. It's just not nice. I don't like that. So, waste of $1.25 there. Okay, so now I gotta deal with these lashes. These crazy, crazy lashes. All right, so I'm gonna seal them really quick because otherwise I don't know if they're glued on forever or they're coming off. I'm gonna seal these with the Falscara seal. And then I gotta take the ends and kind of massage these because they are not good. You know, they don't look terrible. It's just, they're just sloppy to kind of put on. Like, I would, you know, my lashes look way better than this. You know, but you get what you pay for, right? It's $1.25. So with a little TLC, they could possibly be okay. And then for mascara, which I don't normally wear when I'm wearing falsies, but when I do wear mascara, or if I want to glam up my falsies, I do the Ilia. This is the Limitless Lash Mascara. Does it say a color? In After Midnight. So I normally use that. I didn't buy I bought a mascara for my eyebrows, so that's what I'm gonna have to use because I lost it. Because I wasn't planning on using mascara. So I'm gonna go back in with this LA Colors. This is a brown, and just kind of touch up these lashes because you almost have to cover the glue. Like, it dried, it's like just kind of gross. So I'm gonna put a little mascara. We'll glam it up a bit since I'm going full shimmer with my shadow. You know, and it makes it a little more tolerable. Okay, that's not terrible. Ooh, they get nice and long. It's not a bad mascara, really. So, that's the look so far. Did the blush. What else do I have? So next would be a lip. So as I got ready, I'm gonna clean it off now just because I don't want the oil, but when I do my skincare, I put on a lip mask, and in my last video, I couldn't find something and then I forgot to buy it and it was a whole thing. But anyway, I put on the Vaseline Lip Therapy Tinted Lip in Rosy Lips, which is not tinted at all. It's just like regular chapstick. But it did feel really nice. I was really impressed. Normally I use every day. This is my go-to. This is, oh my gosh, what's going on today? For my everyday lip, I use the Julep Beauty. I get this on Amazon. It's a balm. Basically, it's like a vitamin E in the middle. Let me show you. I damaged it, but in the middle, that white dot is like vitamin E, and then around it's the color. And this color is Canyon Rose, and I love it so much. It's so pretty, and it's buildable. Like, that's what it looks like. So pretty. So the only thing I found was, I threw away the package, but this is Wet n Wild, and this is their gel lip balm, and it's in E955B Love. So I thought this was a pretty similar color, really pretty. It's very light, you know, not too strong. So I thought that would be good. So, oh, it goes on really nice. It seems like really hydrating. This one's really nice. I'm really impressed by this one. yeah, so this is Wet n Wild in the color Love. I just like a really natural kind of pinky color. And my lips are like a bit dull and kind of like on the purpley side. So it's very hard for me to like find colors that like work right, if that makes sense. Like on my lips, like I never know how it's really gonna turn out, like what it looks like, you know, in the container, and then once I put on my lips seem to be like two totally different things. So that's pretty much it. The other thing is, oh, I don't have it down here, but I do have a setting spray. And I don't use that during the day. I use that like when I go out or when I'm like glammed up and I need it to like hang on all night, all day, that kind of thing. But I did find this setting spray from LA Colors, perfect for travel, it says. It's in clear. I mean, I don't know what I'm spraying my face here, but yeah, I don't think I have anything else in here. That was it. So let's give this, ooh, I'm scared. Let's see. Oh, it's got a nice mist. Ooh, I'm surprised. You see that? It's not bad. I was gonna be like, oh, it's gonna like squirt me and be a mess, but we'll set that. Because girl, for however much I spent, it was like $10, $12, we want it to stay. Okay, it's not terrible, you guys. Like, that's not terrible. I'm trying to like, yeah, it's pretty good for Dollar Tree makeup. I'm trying to think. The only thing I didn't love was the blush, and I think the reason I didn't love the blush is because it's got like an intense like highlight in it. Oh, and the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow's awful. Like, do not get the eyeshadow. Get a nicer eyeshadow for sure. But even the lashes, I think with some finesse and the right, you know, adhesive, like I think using the Falscara adhesive would have helped. They are not bad. Like this, I think is like a pretty decent look for Dollar Tree. So yeah, I'm really happy. The lips are fantastic. The foundation, it's not the best, like that's for sure. It's $1.25. It's not the best, but in a pinch or on a budget, absolutely. Like you can have a fresh looking face, you know, for a couple bucks. And you know, if you can find the right color, I know it's definitely hit or miss at my Dollar Trees if I can even find something like in a shade that would be similar to my skin tone. But yeah, and this, you know, blender sponge was not bad at all. I mean, it got massive. Like I was pretty surprised. But yeah, everything was like not terrible. So if you're on a budget or if you want to give things a try, do it. I think there's some, you know, some good stuff out there. And you don't have to spend a fortune on your makeup. You can definitely find some good things, you know, on the cheap. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much. If you didn't check out that first video where I do my skincare, definitely check it out. Please subscribe if you haven't and give this video a big thumbs up. I could really use it as I am picking back up in my YouTube channel here. It's been a couple years since I've, you know, done stuff. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will probably do a third video where I'm gonna use Dollar Tree skincare products to remove my makeup as a nighttime routine. And see how all that works. So check that one out next. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.